Hello all, Seriously is here, back for some more finishing Permadeath, and today we're going to do some finishing touches on the base. I came back here after finishing up the living ship, and I noticed a couple things. I had installed these for one of the build a base missions from the Nexus, and I left them here because I thought they looked neat. I haven't put anything in them, and the way I had hooked up the power was sort of willy-nilly. Like they were just connected beside each other like that with power lines, and I'm like, I can make that look better. So I just hit it a little bit by connecting it through the thing to the connector into the floor. And that connector into the floor was there to power these light floors that I had put in. And they were right side up, meaning using them as light ceilings had the connector for their power underneath them. So that was showing. So I tediously fixed that, and I'm like, maybe I should just film this. There's a bunch of stuff I would like to do at the base for some finishing touches like this, so let's just film and do the rest. So, to start off, what did I notice as well? On my freighter, I had 5 nip buds from a frigate mission that had come back, and I grabbed those, and then I also took out the nip buds, well, all except one from the storage container, so I know where the slot goes or what goes in that slot later. And I thought what we could do is we'll just plant 4 here. I'm in the wrong menu. Technology, there we go. Nip buds. I could put a bunch of different stuff in here, but these are nice and green. They show up good. Oh, too close. There we go. They'll grow. These things are powered. It looks cool with the mist, all that jazz. Also, how many more can I build? 20? That's enough. That's enough. I would like to jazz up these biodomes a bit. So, what I'm going to do is not do that right away. There's something down here I would like to do first as well. I was down here talking to, well, I wasn't talking to him, I was just visiting, putting the exocraft back in their slots because the mech was missing. It just had the glowing ghost image. I'm like, okay, I'll put that back, center this thing because it was off its axis. But I was looking at this and I had made some changes, and I remembered that I made the guardrail for this portion here. This one right here by my feet. This one is actually not a short wall. It is a half arch. And I'm like, that's really neat. I forgot that I did that. And it gives a neat little texture to the guardrail. It has a hollow in it, right? You can see through. So I thought, maybe we can do that for, I'm still in build menu. We can do that for this wall, this guardrail here. But you'll probably be aware we're going to need to do some build order stuff, almost for sure. Let's get that color correct first. Okay. And is it this way is fastest? Yeah, that's a pretty fast way. All right. Yeah, see, we can connect it this way. And let me just take a gander at how this looks. This is how I was thinking of doing it. If I move that up a bit, how is that gonna look? Oh no, I'm not gonna like that at all. I don't like that they don't connect. Okay, so what I'm gonna do instead is connect them this way, but like that. So there's an archway underneath in the middle. Yeah, that'll work. And the way we do that is we make our technician fly for a minute. Boop. There you go, floor. And we'll rotate that in there. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay, good. The way I was thinking of doing it at first was the opposite way. But yeah, let's just test it while we're here. It's okay, but I think I prefer the open archway underneath, which means we could just use the single piece and it's connected in the middle. Let's do that. And let's put the floor back in. There we go. Snap. How does that look? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's great. And it connects, the metal piece in the middle there. Perfect. And it's only a single piece. We had a single piece in before. We've got a single piece there now. Great. Much more open. Cool. It's probably a more complex base part because of that openness, that transparency, but it's a single base part, and I'm not too concerned about the complexity. I don't think we're going to hit it here, even with the floors overlapping and stuff like that. I'm not going to do too much craziness today. Let's see. What else can we do? All right. I was thinking what we should do to decorate these is... where's some flowers? There we go. Go into Foliage. Where's the cactus at? Is this cactus? This is cactus. And we could like put these cactus decorations in here to signify that this is cactus. Should we do all of them? The tree isn't going to fit. Okay, this will fit. I bet we can get it under there if we shrink it a bit. Let's try that out. Yeah, there we go. Let's shrink it a lot more. There we go. Now it's about the same height as the others. What's the color on these? Green? Sure, those ones are red, but I know from experience that you cannot change these cactuses' skin color that easily. They're always going to be this sort of teal. You can darken it. It sort of filters it with different colors. I can show you real quick like. See, still teal. Turn to red, just the flowers and the leaves change. The base skin color doesn't change that much. There's like an overlay shadow down there, so if I go to the red one, we sort of get that, but it's mostly the flowers that change. All right, so I'm just going to go with, well, what was I on even? Green? Yeah, let's go with green. And we'll go back into Foliage, and we'll put some of these down as well. Let's rotate these a bit. Something like that. There, nice desert scene. All right, this one is Starbulb. I guess we could put some regular plants in here. Like a dwarf palm, maybe. What do we got tree-wise? Will a tree fit? Yeah, it turns green. If it turns green over here, that's a good sign, because some of these won't fit no matter how small you make them, even if they visually fit. So I don't necessarily want this to stick up into the... Oh, that's as small as it gets. Huh. Let's see how it looks. If we put it right in the middle... Yeah, we could maybe rotate it away that it doesn't have any branches sticking up through that first panel that we see. Yeah, like that. That's not that bad. I mean, obviously, those branches are going to be sticking up from the other panels. So let's try that. How does that look? Yeah, it sort of looks like it's just coming up from behind them. Okay, that's fine. And then in front of that, we can put a dwarf palm, maybe. A dwarf palm. We could have also tried the evergreen tree. I don't really like how that one looks, though. I much prefer the winter tree. What about these? How about one of these? How about both? Let's put a dwarf palm in there too. And one of these. There we go. And we'll shrink that down as well. Something like that. Yeah, that's not too bad. And I'm still using the green color on these, right? Yeah, okay. I'm probably going to want to change that for the frost ones. Well, at least if I use the rock piece, because that rock gets moss on it instead of snow if you use green. But let's find the frost stuff. I think I'm probably just going to put one of these, because the tree is huge. And yeah, that's a bad sign. I don't think it's going to fit at all. No, if it's not fitting out here this small, it's definitely not going to fit anywhere else in here. All right. Now we could get one in by using an adjacency glitch. Boop, like that. But if we zoom out, we can see that's going to stick out the top, and I don't want that. I also considered that I could put these right outside here to indicate from the outside which these domes are. You know what I mean? I could shrink that down to a more manageable level, and it'll work. It'll plant. I'm just not too sure. I like how it looks. So, that makes the work we've already done a little bit irrelevant. Although I could leave it. I could leave those plants in there. No, I think we'll just decorate the middles. We're not going to stick it through the glass. I could, but we're not going to do that. All right, let's get one of these in. Let's take a peek at how these look here. We'll put one on the glass. We're using green. Yeah, it's still got snow on its leaves. Sure. What if we change the color? This one here. No, the leaves get a bit too orange. It doesn't make the snow any much brighter, so let's go back to green. Okay, and we'll delete it, and we'll put one in here. Now, question is, do we also want a rock? If we do, it's going to be a lot smaller than that, so let's try rotating this, see what we get. That one or that one? I think that one, they both look fine. I just want one where it's spread out sideways a bit, so let's move it back a little. Got a little bit of room for that snow-covered rock. Now we'll change this to white. I guess that's the default color for these as well, but that's going to definitely give it the most white snow, which is what I would like. Now we want to rotate it. Yeah, I guess that way. And we want to shrink it quite a bit. Okay, it'll fit. That's good. Good news. All right, it's got a little bit of weird collisions here where it doesn't want to place. That's odd. Let's see. Yeah, what's going on? Why doesn't it want to place? Is this the dome that has my one little thing underneath? No, it's not. Where is it at? There is that. Let's get rid of that while we're here, because if I plant stuff on top, it might disappear. Yeah. And I don't want to put more of these in. I'm abandoning that plan. It's too hard to line them up. All right, where's Frostwort gone? I went past it, didn't I? I totally did. There it is. Okay, let's get that rock in there. We'll shrink it again. Yeah, it doesn't want to go in the centerpiece. That's the deal, I guess, eh? All right. Well, maybe we'll do like a bit of a display with them then. Come on. There we go. I'm gonna have to rotate it. Yeah, it really doesn't want to place on that middle piece. Yeah, maybe another one on the back side. Not the same size, is it? I didn't shrink it that much. There we go. It's close enough. Now, if we can get it close enough to place. It's really weird how the angle affects it so much. I bet if I rotate this, yeah, that's a bit better. Oh, and that's a bit worse. Okay. As soon as it turns green, I'm just gonna press it. I'm done with this. There we go. Good enough. Can you see that from the front? Yeah, that shows up. That's fine. That's great, actually. Okay, snow one is done. Cactus one is done. Forest one is done. Let's do some gamma. I think for gamma, we are just going to do that new thing because the other one is huge and almost certainly will not fit. Yeah, it doesn't green state anywhere in there. All right, we'll quickly reduce it. We'll see. I seriously doubt this is going to work. Or even get small enough to fit. Well, actually, it got smaller than I expected. Yeah, it should fit, but it doesn't green state anywhere in here. All right, we tried. This thing is pretty cool and definitely reflective of current gamma planets, so we're definitely going to put one of these in. I think we'll just make it look centered, even though my reticle is not centered there by a long shot. This appears to be more or less. I guess it's not a centered on its place object, so that works for me. We could also explore colors on this. Let's see how this thing takes colors. Oh, it doesn't take colors at all. Interesting. Unfortunate. That's okay. It's a really cool object. I like it. Okay, next, fungal. Oh yeah, these ones are cool. Where are they at? Past the alien stuff? No, I already went past them. Okay. There we go. That's a cactus. This is huge. And it might not place. Let's see. But that is a really cool one. Oh, it places. Okay. Okay. Can we get it small enough to go in the middle? We can. Okay. What about this one, though? Because this one moves. Oh, if the green stays there, that's a good sign. This is an animated one. Oh yeah, I like that. Let's zoom out a bit. See how tall it is. Shrink it a bit. Yeah, I think that's a bit better. Sure. We'll move you back and shrink you a bit more. There we are. We'll go to these. We'll shrink that down. Oh, that's what we could accompany the other gamma one with, is the gamma flowers. Oh no, that was the wrong button. Okay. Oh, that was the wrong button too. Okay, try again. Alt, not Windows key. There we go. Perfect. Okay, shrink. Shrink, 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 shrink. Small as you get. Rotate. There we go. Yeah, I think that way looks best. We will move this. Don't want it to merge through, do I? Okay. Something like that. That merges through a little bit. No, just, oh no, it doesn't. Excellent, perfect, perfect. Okay, now for the last mushroom piece. This thing, tentacle spire. I wouldn't even call this a fungal mold specific planet. You can find mushroomy plants on lots of different planets these days. Don't think it matters. That's fine. But let's try colors on these. Yep, they take color. Oh, they take color quite nicely. Let's see what green does. Well, I think some of the other colors are probably better for these things, but it matches the fungal mold. All right, let's see what other colors there are, because, yeah, it's not that great. Very nice. Neat, but no. Oh, That's cool. You know what? Those are the base colors. Let's go with these. Yeah. I mean, we can explore the other colors quickly. That was what we were on, I think. Yeah. Not bad. Oh, actually, that isn't bad for a frost mushroom planet. Oh, that's nice. Oh, yeah, lots of different colorful choices. Hmm. Oh, I really like that. That's not too bad either. No, I think we're going to go with this. That works for me. Okay. Selenium, huh? All right. Well, there's definitely fire plants in here. There they are. What colors are we on? Well, we'll stick with that for now, and we'll see what we get. Apparently, it's green shaded right like this. That's neat. But no, let's shrink it a bit. We'll do that, and we'll put 2 of these in, shrunk down, and rotate it a bit to flank it with. It could be a bit taller. That, and we'll change their size so they're not totally obviously the same thing, just rotated. That's pretty good colors. Should we tempt fate? Oh, I see, I see. It's just a bit brighter. You know what? I do like the brighter color better. Let's go with that. It works for me. Okay. Now we have some really alien plants here that don't really correspond to any specific planet. So I think we can use. Where are those things at? These sorts of things, the alien things. Yeah, that looks pretty good just by itself, I think. Yeah, that's fine. Works for me. Colors are even sort of cool. Yeah, all right. In this one, we will put the other kind. This thing. Is that green stated? Oh, I don't have enough carbon. Oh, interesting. Well, on this planet, that is a quick fix. I don't have carbon planters. It's something I don't have at this base, but something we don't need at this base. And you saw, I do have condensed carbon. I could very, very easily just convert that in my nutrient processor. But why not just jump off a cliff in a car and use my mining beam to cut down a couple plants. All right, that's how much carbon did I get? More than 500 because my cargo slot was empty. So let's hop back in and drive back up. Oh, there we go. Yeah, here we go, straight up a hill. And where, oh where is the, there it is. Whee! Boop. And we'll just hop out right there, because why not? No, no, no. Let's fix it, because why not? There we go. Thanks, exocraft. That was a lot of extra work to not take the stairs, and we ended up taking the stairs. Okay. Now, back to this. Foliage. There's where we are. All right, that's red stated, not purple. I thought it looked a bit weird. It wasn't green or red stated. So how small does this have to get? Oh, looks like it's not going to go in here at all. Well, that's unfortunate. What about this one? Probably not. It's much, much taller. So, what I'm thinking is we can get this in at full size here, but that will, it'll have to be glitched in, and it might get in the way of our, whatchamacallit, console at the top there. But let's give it a try. Let's see how it looks. Okay, I put it far enough back. That should give us room. Let's get out of build camera. Harvest all plants. I probably shouldn't have done it. All right, that works. I like it. Okay, and I think over here we'll probably just put in the same one as on the other side. This one. Maybe we'll give it a different color. Maybe we'll make it much bigger. I don't know. Not much bigger, about the same size. And yeah, facing the other way, it'll look slightly different. Oh, we can't change the color of these things. Well, that's fine. What about these? Nope. They're stuck as purple. Well, that's okay. All right, now, what do we want to put in these things? Rocks? Yeah, okay, sure. That's sort of underwatery stuff, though. Although this one isn't. Mineral arch? And neither is that one. Okay, we'll use this one here for poop, and the other one for the mineral arch for a gravestone, I guess, for the mordite. Let's find a better color. There we go. That matches our colors a lot better. Rotate. Boom. We'll put the archway in here, and we'll change the colors to be a bit of a purple. Let's see how that looks. Let's make it a bit bigger. Makes the rocks got a purple glow. Yeah, that works for me. That works for me. Frost is done. Where's Gamma at? Here's Gamma. Let's go back into here and add a couple of... that's sort of a Gamma-y plant. Sure, we could add a mushroom. Oh, that's very Gamma. Yeah. But I was actually thinking of these plants here. Oh yeah, that's super Gamma. Oh my god, can we put it inside that thing? Oh, we're gonna do that. Oh, these hexagons are really neat. I didn't realize you could put stuff in them. Oh, that looks pretty cool. And then we can change the color of... I bet if we delete this thing, it'll delete both, though. Doesn't look that great. Yeah. Okay, well, let's fix it. Let's do it right. Let's maybe put that plant in first. We'll shrink it down. I don't know how much we need to shrink it, but I'd like to get it fairly centered. And I'll rotate it like that, so those two arms are not going to be sticking out. Oh, but the top one will be a little. Okay, that should work for my needs. Now let's try that other piece. No, that's not going to work because, yeah, it won't let us put it on top like that. Okay. Well, let's put this piece in first then. And we'll size it up a bit to give us a bit more space. To work with on the middle there. Cool, yeah. Again, that's not perfectly centered, but that will do. Come on, flailing tentacle thing. There we go. Let's shrink you down. See see if we can get you a good angle in here that I'm happy with, where you also look centered from most sides, even if you're phasing through some of the other arms. Yeah, I can see on the right-hand side at the top there, that one's phasing. But if I go like this, the bottom one will face. What if I rotate the whole thing? Oh, that's not too bad. It's pretty good. Rotate you like that a bit. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Again, it's not too centered. How does it look from the door? That's really what matters. Nope, that's the part that's off. That's going to bother me. Away you go. Third time is the charm. Or I guess fourth time? How many times have I placed this now? Bigger. Oh, no. Rotate back. Yeah, that's good. Oh, it's too big. That'll do. Okay, where's that toxic plant at? Writhing bush. All right, shrink. And maybe we'll change the color now. I'm going to bring it more forward than I think. I'm going to rotate it a bit. I'm going to try how to rotate it all the way around to see how it looks. See how centered I can get it. That's fairly centered. Now, is there a rotation that looks good? I guess that's good enough. Let's see about the color. Oh, okay. Purple. If purple came out that blue, let's see what green looks like. That's not bad. Yellow and green sort of matches the gamma flowers. I like that. Yeah, that's centered enough for my purposes. That looks fine. Just fine. Okay. What do we got going on in shrooms? Lots of shrooms. Okay. So now for the last thing, and this is probably going to take the longest, so I'm not going to do the whole thing on camera. Nip Nip buds. And that's why I wanted more than just the 4. Those aren't actually foliage. They're in tech, specialist, farming, and nip nip. I can make 20 of these. And you see, they don't place in here. That is an invalid biome. So I am going to need to wire glitch them in. So let's try that now. I feel like if I have a connection like this, I don't necessarily need to have a green stated item. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, we'll delete the wire. And we lost a plant. Oh, that's not good. Okay, well, we'll plant you back in. And you know what? If that's going to be the case, we'll do something real quick like, and we'll call for a banana. Make a save point. Because I like the other changes I've made today, and I want to save them. And I know we're already well over time, but let's get at least one of these plants phased in. Nip nip. Connect. And I would like it to be right in between. Nope. All right, delete again. Deletes that plant every time. Well, let's put it back in. At least we get the resources back. Connection point. I'm really bad at this wire glitch today. I don't want to delete the dome, so I gotta not go too fast here when I'm deleting. Well, at least I failed on the fast side. Don't have to delete anything. There we go. So when that grows in, it's going to be pointing straight out at us. And if I get one in between each of these areas, like so, if it works. No. Anyway, when they fully grow, the harvest all button will work on those ones, if any that are wire glitched in. So I could plant lots more in here, even without doing the door glitch. Now I'm not going to be able to door glitch these anymore, or it will delete all of these connections. Oh well. Oh hey, see, that one didn't delete anything. Neat. There we go. So I'm going to continue this. I'm going to keep working on this, get this fully fleshed out. It'll be a very, very, very green grow up in a single biodome. I think it'll look pretty cool. Until then, everybody, have a good time.